score.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
In low to Dallenberg. That's good.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Here's the captain. 11 points in the game. The pass to Bradford. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The captain's got 8 points.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's working, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Analytics has become a huge part of the NBA, and one element of that jumps out at me is basically the cameras that track every movement of every player and can provide info on when exactly a player gets tired to how much of their time on the floor they are actually running.
Hold on real quick, Chad. I'm back, Chad. I'm back, Chad. All right, welcome to the chat.
Instead of standing around.
Knicks trail by 16.
If you're in the chat, go ahead and drop a comment for me.
Kicks to Bargnani. From downtown. Cannot hit.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Cage passes to Bradford. Here's the captain. He's guarded by Calderon. Passes it to Bradshaw. Here's Bradford. Another three for Cleveland.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Here's Anthony.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Pass to Bradshaw. Here's the captain. The pass to Bradford. And another three for Cleveland.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
If you like me to play 2K16 or 25 my career, you can let me know in the chat.
Knicks trail by 20. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And that one goes long. Passes it to Bradford. Here's the captain. Pass to Bradshaw. Shot clock at 6. And here is Campbell. And he uses the glass on the layup. The captain's got 5.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
I'll say it again. If you're in the chat and you want me to play 2K16 My Career or 2K16 MyLeague, let me know.
Off with the layup.
That's an easy shot there. It's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Here's Cage, and another 3 for Cleveland. Now Calderon. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
D'Alembert sets a screen for Anthony. Here's Bargnani. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The captain passes to Cage. Cleveland moving it around. Here's the captain. D'Alembert covering. Here's Bradshaw. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. The captain's got 13.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Calderon dishes to Anthony. Looking to get it going. And D'Alembert kicks to Shumpert. 5 to shoot. Let's go. And he drops that one in. He's got 5.
Not really the shot they were looking for, but still they got it to go.
Here's the captain. He's got 13. There's the pass to Bradford. A 3 ball. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. Now here's Shumpert. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Calderon passes to Shumpert. Right side Shumpert. And he converts the layup.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Welcome to the chat.
Here's the captain. Passes it to Bradford. And another 3 for Cleveland.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
And you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
There's the feed to Bargnani. The drive by Shumpert. That is good. Shumpert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
The captain passes to Bradford. Here's the captain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The captain's got 8.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Calderon kicks to Shumpert. Anthony left side. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 8.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Calderon. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Anthony. And here's Bargnani outside. Can't hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The captain passes to Lambert. Here's the captain, guarded by Shumpert. Here's Cage. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Outside Anthony. Kicks to Bargnani. Back to Anthony. Fires the 3. Good. Anthony's got 11.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Anthony's gone even, 50% from the field, 5 of 10.
I'll be right back, chat. I'm back, chat.
Pass to Bradford. And the rebound goes to Dallenberg.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it, and will return shortly. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
We've got the captain out there with Campbell. Then there's Carr, and it's Best in at the 2. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
And he consider him a genius-level coach. Doris, thanks. We'll see how he does. Finished off the break. The captain's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Smith right side, and he gets it to go.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now the pass to Best. Knicks with the rebound. Bargnani's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Nobody really knew what to expect with Andrea Bargnani getting moved to the Knicks last year. From the Raptors standpoint, they just wanted to move on without him. But it seemed like he found himself while he was in New York.
Here's Carr, and he dumps it right on Bargnani. Oh, man. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
And the basket by Prigioni. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Well, guys, for Bargnani, the change of scenery did him well, and he played with a lot more grit inside and was able to do the little things that he can sometimes drift from.
Well, his rebounding is included in that. I mean, not a career high, but was as efficient as he's ever been, and it showed up as he had as many double-doubles as a Knick in his first few months as he did in his last few years as a Raptor.
Shots good by Carr.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Bargnani against Campbell. Bargnani kicks to Hardaway. Anthony dishes to Bargnani. That's a 2 from Smith. Misses off the left iron.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Carmelo Anthony last season. Second in scoring, and he was also very dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 three-point shooters.
You know, you look back to his points per game ranking last season. I mean, he was a dominant scorer all season long. There wasn't a coach in the NBA that could figure out a way to defend him.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He talked to his guys about the importance of functioning as a unit, not as individuals, and on the need to help each other find open shots on the perimeter. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
All right, Doris. Here's Prigioni. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
He really is a high flyer, guys. Kind of rare for a power forward, but he needs it because he is undersized.
Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Hardaway passes to Carmelo. Puts it up from 12. That's good. Anthony's got 13.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
And here's Carr. He's got 7 to the left side wing. Here's the captain.
Welcome to the chat.
Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And Prigioni kicks to Anthony.
You know, with the Knicks having a frustrating start to the season last year, you could see it really get to Melo. It bothered him a lot, but I'll tell you what, he turned all that frustration into something special when he went for 62 points in a game in New York last season.
Carmelo Anthony taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony.
Oh my God.
Well, Carmelo Anthony's free agent decision subject to much speculation and hand-wringing in New York over the last season. But in the end, he decided to remain with the Knicks, much to the relief of the hometown faithful.
Larkin, he's checked in for the Knicks. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh my God, I just got that.
The Cavaliers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Carr. And another 3 for Cleveland. And for Melo, the decision to return to New York made more challenging by their struggles last season.
Yeah, you know, Melo is comfortable, I think, playing in the bright lights in the big city where he grew up until age 8. I don't think he shies away from that. Actually, he handles it quite well, in my opinion. It's not easy to play in New York. But the Knicks had to convince him that they could win going forward in order for him to return.
Hold on, chat. Hey, give me a couple minutes, Jay. I'm back, chat. I'm back.
Carr with the ball. He's got 10. The three. That's good. The captain's got 13 points.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the ninth straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. The dish now to Larkin. New York needs to get off a shot, and Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Now Carr, 13 points in the game, and Campbell throws it down.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bring it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
So for the Knicks, Allen Bear comes in for Bargnani, and Shelvin Max subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Carr the pass to the captain. Tries it from 19, and there's another one for the Cavaliers. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Anthony. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot.
Hello, chat. I'm going to cut the stream short and
Melo
stream
having a
2K16.
terrific game.
All right, thank you for watching.
Hello,
Hello, chat. I'm going to cut the stream short.